This is Seawolves. Storm or not.
Happy snowy Monday, Seawolves, and welcome back to another edition of Seawolves Storm or Not. I'm Chris Camella. Well, it's been a busy weekend for our grounds crews up to this morning, and although paths and walkways have been mostly cleared, make sure you watch your step as you head to your destination. A quick reminder that this broadcast is a joint production of students from the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences and their beloved brothers and sisters of the School of Communication and Journalism. While some enjoyed the winter wonderland that enveloped Long Island over the weekend, others decided to stay bundled with their beverage of choice, mesmerized by the national playoffs. And now, for what kind of weather we can expect in store for us today, we go to SOMAS's own budding meteorologist, Sam LANKOWICZ. Sam, how is it there today?
Thanks, Chris. It's a beautiful, calm, sunny day here at Stony Brook after the nor'easter left us more than 2 feet of snow. However, temperatures will still remain chilly at a high near 30 degrees, and moving on later in the day and into the evening, temperatures will drop to 23 degrees, and wind values will increase 5 to 9 miles per hour, so we can expect some wind chill temperatures between 15 to 20 degrees. These paths are really well cleared, so when you're walking out and traveling later on campus, be sure to bundle up and watch out for ice. To hear more about this week's forecast, stay tuned for the 7-day later in the program. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Sam. If you happened to be near the Chavez dorms the other day, you may have caught a glimpse of some snow structures, including a sizable snow fort that I and other residents congregated to build. A lot of my sports-minded friends were fascinated by NFL football over the weekend, and with what's going on at the Island Federal Credit Union Arena. For more, let's turn to our sports storm team led by HEATH KALB today to fill us in on the latest. Heath?
Yeah, that's right, Chris. Yesterday added to this historically fun playoffs where it seems every single game has come down to the wire. The Cincinnati Bengals upset the Kansas City Chiefs, and the Los Angeles Rams beat the San Francisco 49ers to set up a Bengals-Rams Super Bowl 56 that'll take place in 2 weeks in Los Angeles. We didn't have the busiest weekend, however, for sports here on Long Island. There are 18 sports programs at Stony Brook, and not one of them played on Saturday or Sunday. On Friday, the impending snowstorm canceled the hockey team's game at Drexel. The women's basketball team had a slow start, but then pulled ahead against the girls from the Granite State of New Hampshire, a 73-60 win on Friday, extending their win streak to 8. Junior starting guard and Providence College transfer, Erlette Scott, led the team with 15 points. While the Stony Brook women have been dominating conference competition so far, changes are inbound. Following over 2 decades of competing in the America East, Stony Brook University accepted an invitation to join the Colonial Athletic Association, along with new members Monmouth and Hampton University. Seawolves football team has been competing in the CAA, not the CIA, no spies here, but now the other 17 athletic teams here will make the move starting next fall in what is considered to be a more competitive conference across the board. As for now, we still have a winter and spring season ahead in the America East, resuming with a rivalry matchup on Wednesday when Binghamton basketball comes here to take on our men's program. Back to you, Chris.
Thanks, Heath. I'm so excited to see how our Seawolves fare against Binghamton. After all, our two universities used to be rivals. Remember, betting is now legal in the state of New York. However, state authorities have dictated that betting on New York college teams is prohibited. If that weren't the case, I know who I'd have my money on. As they say in sports talk, let's recap. We were just delivered stories that take place indoors, but what about what's happening outside? For more on this, here's a report from our special weekend weather watcher, DESHAUN Robinson.
Bum Cyclone 2022 slammed into Long Island with heavy snow, strong winds, and coastal flooding. The day after the storm, blue skies and calm winds tell a different story. However, the piles and piles of snow behind me show the magnitude of the storm that hammered our area on Saturday.
Shoveling, not studying, became the order of the day. Those without machines earned their A's on that break. The blizzard of January 2022 struck the Stony area hard. What else can make South B look like a white wasteland?
It's just more difficult to walk around and try not to slip on the snow getting to classes. Especially coming down here to SOMAS, it's kind of, well, I didn't walk here, but even just walking to the buildings is far, and there's a lot of snow on the ground, which makes it more difficult.
Some students learned a lesson in digging, while our friends at the School of Marine and Atmospheric Sciences braved the storm launching weather balloons. Eventually, the road crews caught up.
From the fluffy snow near the Melville Library, back to you guys in the warm studio.
Thanks, DESHAUN, who is looking a little frosty out there. Let's hope that fluffy hat of his is making up for the weather right now. And for those wondering if there's more of that Arctic chill in store for us this week, we now go to Skylar Day Harmon for the 7-day forecast. Skylar.
Thanks, Chris. I have to say the air is sticking around for a while. Today, as we talked about, mostly sunny, but not a great day for some snow melting. Tuesday, we do have partly cloudy. It is going to go above freezing, but it's still not a great day for snow melt. Wednesday's our day to melt that snow away. Cloudy, those clouds are going to let the temperature get a little bit higher with a high of 43, low 35, above freezing all day. And then we do have possible rain Thursday, high 46, low 38. That rain continues into Friday where it has the potential to become snow. There's a really steep temperature gradient, high 44, low 15, and that's due to a cold front that's going to be bringing that Arctic air back into our area. That Arctic air apparent Saturday, Sunday with highs not even above freezing, low of 15 on Saturday, low 24 Sunday. It's going to be sunny, we hope, and then some clouds again Sunday, but that Arctic air really sticking around this week. Back to you, Chris.
And that concludes our time together this Monday afternoon as we dive deeper into the spring semester after officially completing our first week. Make sure that you give yourself enough rest and relaxation between your studies. As a close friend of mine once told me, our minds are gardens that cannot thrive unless we give them the proper care and attention that they need. I'm Chris Camella, and as always, keep staying positive and testing negative. We'll be back to you next week to bring you another edition of Storm or Not.